Okay, so this will be a narration called Deadlock, All Fronts Move, 2007-2025. Every time I step onto the boggy ground of knowledge, general rules, something dulls my self-reflection and turns me into an unearthly freak, as if it wanted to completely discredit everything I say and write, or do and perform. I know I'm socially erased anyway, but that's already symptomatic for years. I'm not even talking about political, social, or religious influence, about realizing some grand vision beyond pulling psionic weaponry from the enemy's rear to the front line. Silent warfare. Magic from the underground to the avant-garde. I've already taken my beating. When I criticize psychiatry, suddenly my mind gets blown apart and insane. When I criticize politics, religion, social engineering, the populist right cardboard shell steered by a programming instance, I get the shit kicked out of me. My nerves, my poor nerves. I engage in magical ceremonial acts, sedation, battle for memory. I know I've been risking it for 18 years, but I wasn't a gambler, I was supported from above. This Moloch is getting even more finely tuned, and I've got fewer and fewer mental resources to keep on fighting. It's not even a matter of ignoring it anymore. It's like a toxic codependency. I'm in a fucking web and every move tangles me further. Metaphysically, I'm absolutely free. I've got those windows of liberty. In life and psyche, utterly exhausted for years. I wear a poker's face. I violate the engineered consensus in the noosphere. Full of lies, controlled thoughts, memetic weaponized loops, warfare. Psychic beating, nerves in shreds. Polyreligious flying crap enters my body and I convulse like an epileptic in broad daylight in front of people. They don't give a damn anyway. The self-devouring hive system of egregoric engineering, defining what may be taught, what may be ritually done. Good old black iron prison. Mentally, I'm a runaway genius. No control codes, no safety scripts, no tunnels of reality for me to believe in or buy the scripts of the enemies. And I know I'm fucking right, because I've seen, observed, deduced, word. Psionic campaigns? Done. Cooperation with demonic realms? Infernal, the dead? Seeing them with my second sight, interacting, gathering info? Executive, completed. Contact with higher Egyptian Babylonian traditions and our stellar brethren that tried to fish me out of this earthly swamp, all done. Reporting dutifully, they can't do much anymore, except for shields that work when I'm attuned and pitched to my gods. I fought my wars. Pity about the rest, but here you go, speeches, world, splendid civilization, new world, disorder. Oh, and fuck, beside all that, I had a life. Corporate my age, moved house 34 times, 33 job changes, a few psych wars as pacification for anomalies I didn't understand as a youth. 4 failed suicides, a few cool girls, travels around the world to 39 countries, 4 continents. But so what? Did I move anything? I freed myself while the spider thing keeps trying to grab me by the snout and wrap me in a cocoon. Sitting target, moving target, sitting duck. Psychosomatic, you're so dramatic, you're annoyed by every word I say. Systematic wreckage, still not entirely convinced that after decimating my battalions, it has no power over me anymore, your particular control systems. Metaphysics, diversification, systematization. Metaphysically, the worlds are vast. I've built an entire deductive-inductive structure of ethereal matters with whom I interacted. I've had direct contact with it, that incarnated, embodied into me. One thing I know, on the planetary earthly level, the Judeo-Christians operating in the register of psyops or spiritual brainwashing as playing the angel, readily serving to their believers, make up maybe 1% of these worlds, even within the earth itself, and only in the western zones, where such political religious propaganda is needed to believe in the Jew God. Yet they are the most infuriating intruders. They see little, know even less, and yet they spread the most politically and religiously bullshit among humans. Most annoying lot. They try to pull me into their tunnel reality of Jewish Christian pig-shies, unnecessarily pissing me off in the process. Throughout life, I was ignoring them until they entered with their filthy shoes into my life 18 years ago. They act like an umbrella of lies, like a savage horde fighting for dominance. The beginnings of Gnostic sectarians of Jews Christianity is not much different nowadays. They are still barbarians. If I were to draw all the maps and metaphysical structures of these diverse, complex worlds, I wouldn't have enough of a lifetime to write all the bestiaries and describe the mechanics of their workings in all the dimensions, kingdoms and empires of spirits. Reductionism, naive materialism, psychiatric dogmatism, metaphysical Marxism, I couldn't care less for them. Let them wallow in that as much as they please, rationalizing and nihilizing everything into their scientisms. Maybe that's for the best. Fewer problems for social consensus, more amusement for the old hermetic surfing across the waves of the world. It's only a pity for those organized people with a well-ordered ethos and discipline that would survive true magic, pure magic, who will fall into the trap of either the above ideas of naive materialism or religious shies. Ignorant babbling. Everything has been uncovered from the last years in a great summation. There are things philosophers never dreamed of, that couldn't care less about technology, psyops, intel, dark ops, because they can read people like an astral human intelligence. They read you humans like an open book when needed, including the magical resonations of your technology, big data server farms, computational demonology radionics, egregore formation, neosphere infestation, viral cybernetics, and all that. I love mapping and working with them. That's the charm of it. And as for the rest of you, to the decent ones that were decent ones, I wish you well. To the bastards, to the opposers, to the ignorant swine, to the imbecile combatants, fry in hell's pigs.